Increased dollar remittances from migrant workers, more collected taxes, greater public mobility, and surging domestic spending have bumped up the nation's GDP to 7.6%. Our Naomi Tiburcia tells us more on House Ways and Means Committee Chair Joey Salceda, hinting of a likely 8% growth next year in this report.
For the sixth consecutive quarter, the Philippine economy posted growth, along with the continuous easing of COVID-19 protocols in the country. In the report of the Philippine Statistics Authority, the country's GDP was recorded at 7.6%, from 7% in the previous year. This was higher than economists' expected growth of 6.3%. In ASEAN, the Philippines ran second to Vietnam with 13.7% growth. But the Philippines' growth is higher than Indonesia at 5.6%. This third quarter has the highest growth of the service sector, followed by the agriculture, and last is industry, particularly wholesale and retail trade, accommodation, transportation, among others. In terms of demand, higher household consumption or spending of Filipino families has influenced its growth. Because of this, according to NEDA, the Philippines is on track to reach the 6.5% to 7.5% growth target for 2022. To achieve this, the country needs to grow by 3.3% to 6.9% in the last quarter of the year. For House Ways and Means Committee Chair Joey Salceda, because of the higher remittances, higher tax collection, and the higher number of employed Filipinos, the GDP may reach up to 8% by the end of the year. But he says more policies for the transition of the country from pandemic to endemic mode need to be introduced.
Remember, pinersa po ni VP Inday na bumalik sa klase yung mga estudyante noong Setyembre. So, kung mapapabalik po natin ang mga work from home na mga BPO, lalo pong lalakas sa mobility.
However, the challenge to economic growth today is the high prices of goods, which was worsened due to the successive typhoons.
There are many challenges, both external and domestic. For us, the greater challenge is addressing quickly the adverse effects of natural disasters.
To protect the most vulnerable population from inflation, according to NEDA, targeted assistance must be continued.
We are also considering the extension of Executive Order number 171, which significantly reduces tariffs on rice, pork, and corn, thereby enhancing food security while food prices remain elevated.
But in the long term, domestic agricultural production should be strengthened with the help of additional investment. All these efforts are not only aimed at achieving economic growth, but to achieve the objective of the administration to get more Filipinos out of poverty and to work. Naomi Tiburcio for the Nation.